Thank you, Ivor. Checks in the post. Thank you. Has anybody got... Yeah, I'm ready, yeah, that's great. Has anybody a great night?
Pretty good.
Yeah? Who was talking about the wonderful life? Who was that? I forgot your name.
Alan.
That was the most moving Bettakultcha presentation I've ever heard. Fantastic. So, well done. Anyway, you're taking up my time now, so well done. Fantastic. I love it. Woody Allen got it pretty spot on, really. There's some things in his life he didn't get spot on, but this, I think he did. 80% of success is showing up. Now, something I'd like to add to what Woody said is really, I think, that 100% of success is failure and then keeping on going. That's what I talk about a lot. That's what I spent 5 years doing, speaking all over the place in schools and all that kind of stuff. And I love talking about keeping on going because it's very underrated. And it's been wonderful tonight to hear people talking about failure in the right kind of way. Of course, you probably know famously that Walt Disney went to 302 different banks before he could get a bank loan for Disney World because all of them said it wouldn't work. He was also sacked from his first job as an illustrator in a local newspaper because he wasn't creative enough. He then later bought that newspaper along with half of the Western world. Colonel Sanders from KFC went to 1,009 different restaurants before someone said, "Oh, I'll give that chicken a go." And you know, that's why he tried it out. Some of us wish that he'd stopped at 1,008. Well, that's okay too. But the story that I love to tell the most is the story of Cha Sassoon from Seoul in Korea. In November 2009, she passed a written driving test. She'd taken it 950 times. So that means that for 949 times, she went to the counter, she paid her money, they gave her the exam, she sat at the exam desk, she wrote out the exam, and 949 times they said what to her? You failed. And she went back the next day, paid her money again, sat at the desk, and the 950th time, they said what? You've passed. Now in Southeast Asia, I've been to Japan and stuff, I've not been to Korea, but in that area of the world, they kind of celebrate success in a much different way. And so she's now a national celebrity. They call her Grandma Sassoon, right? She was on a Hyundai advert. Hyundai loved the story so much that Hyundai gave her top-of-the-range people carrier for free. Now, whether she's written it off, I have no idea, right? But they gave her a free car, and because she's a national hero. But in Britain, we go, "Oh, you tried it twice, now leave it alone, mate, leave it. Don't bother. Shh, don't embarrass yourself, it's Yorkshire, do you know what I mean? Just leave it." But we need to celebrate this stuff a little bit more, and it's great to hear stories tonight of people who are doing that. You see, if you have a goal, maybe it's to have a great relationship, maybe it's to set up a charity that's going to change someone's life, maybe it's a financial goal, I don't know what it is, but if you've got a dream or a goal, and this is where you are kind of now, then people will lie to you and tell you that this is what's going to happen. It's going to go like this. Oh, there we go, lovely. A little bit uphill, but no problem. Of course, that's just a lie. Because what's going to happen is this, is you're going to have a good day and a not so good day. You're going to have a great week and a not so great week, a better week, and eventually you will get there, but this thing called life will get in the middle. And in the 5 or 6 years I've been researching and talking about this, I reckon I've learned this one thing. And maybe this helps to wrap up this evening a little bit. That the difference between people who make it and people who don't is probably this. It's what they do on their not so good days. It's what they do when they don't feel like it. It's what they do when they've got a bit of a sniffle, but they go to work anyway. It's those kind of things. It's people just keeping on going. I think plodding on is very, very underrated, like I mentioned. Plodding on could be our greatest British thing, you know. I'm one of life's plodders. But I think I've got fairly far by plodding on, and there's lots of stories tonight, and I've heard that. But somehow we want instant success, don't we? And we see that, and of course it's just not true. Sometimes you just need to plod on, and you need to fail, and fail, and fail, and then pick yourself back up, and keep on going. Thanks for listening.